I fall away sometimes. Yeah, the end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nose bleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the mind piece. Looking for the love inside me. Sometimes, don't know how I feel that way sometimes. Yeah. The end. Think how we can set out on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny how I kinda like this life. I like this life.
Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you?
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Let's put this down. Put you down. Alright, so hope we had a great weekend. How's everybody? Let me check if everything is okay. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. Let's go. All right, let's have a look at this. Oh, damn, again, we're back to low latency. Playlist of live streams, of course. Do we have tags on it? We don't even have tags. Ah. Hold on, guys. Let's look at this. Copy that. Get rid of this. Why don't I get almost done. Oh, you could actually do it here. Shit, I forgot. Settings. I actually forgot. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Get rid of that. Let's see. Alright guys, so let's get started. We're going to look into our watch list. First of all, just remember guys, this week is going to be busy with the economic releases, especially with the FOMC and CPI. Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be kind of difficult to trade, so keep an eye on those released times. You just want to avoid trading during those times. I would give it like an hour before and after. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's bring up the Discord. It'll make more sense. I don't know whether I could bring it here. Anyways, so that's the economic calendar for this week. Monday today we don't have much, but in anticipation to CPI reports for November, and also we've got FOMC decision, rate decision basically. We in anticipation of those two big sort of economic releases, market can be a bit choppy. So we've just got to be aware of that. So yeah, it's going to be busy with the releases this week. We also have retail sales as well on Thursday. So throughout the week, we are getting something at least. Only Fridays we Even Fridays we have releases. So just be mindful that this week's full of economic releases that could affect your trading. So just be mindful of that. With that being said, let's go ahead and work on our watch list. We are still early and see if we can spot something decent today. By the way, if you want to join in for Discord, this is the link on the chat. Hopefully that's gonna pop up. And let's work through the economic releases. Sorry, the watch list. That's the link for the Discord if you want to join. What do we have here? Remember AMAM? Everybody remembers this from Friday. So, AMAM. AMAM. So AMEM goes from literally sub pennies. 0.38 is where it closed in before it started moving. So it gaps up around 114s. The gap is so strong that it doesn't even try to fill the gap. Like, look at this strength on the gap. Look at this strength. This is something that you don't want to be shorting. I've mentioned this over the stream over and over and over again. If something is moving like this, forget about shorting it, because it's a very stable move. It's a very strong move. Anytime it goes, it pulls back. It does this profit taking. Whoever buys here does a profit taking, adds to it or buys it again, or more buyers come in, profit taking comes in, more buyers come in, profit taking comes in, more buyers come in. The issue with this one, shorting these ones, are that if you short, you're going against a big massive wave. Now in hindsight, yes, it's good, it's okay to say, oh, you know what, you're looking at this and you're saying that. No, I've always said that, guys. If the price structure looks like this, right, if the price structure looks like this, it's not very parabolic, it's not extremely parabolic, avoid shorting these. At least wait for the backside. If you had shorted it here, I could understand it, but if you were shorting at the front side, then yeah, just stupidity, to be honest. And it just started to go crazy. And remember, a $1 stock gaps up huge amount of short sellers piling up on this one, and you know, they usually those short sellers will drive this thing down all the way where it came from, plus more. But today is one of those days. Well, I'm talking about Friday. So Friday was one of those days that it just didn't happen, right? So what happens when it doesn't happen? What happens when short sellers don't get what they want? They get trapped. They don't give up on the stock. They just keep shorting. As it goes further, they keep shorting. What that creates is, once that short seller starts to panic, right? I mean, in this case, you know, over here, you can clearly see, you know, hold fest, halting here. We've got halts here. So just, I haven't seen, it's been such a long time since I've seen this many halts on a stock. I can't remember when was the last time I saw these, but a huge hold fest. Look at that. I mean, it just traps a lot of short sellers, especially right here, as it halts down. This is where people are going to pile up as it opens up. And this is where the real trap happened. And this just created some huge move to the upside. In price dollar-wise, it's not much, as you can see, but you know, percentage-wise, huge, right? We're talking from 38 cents all the way to 4.54 was the highest. That is massive move. So AMAM, I'm gonna call it AMAM. It's easier for me. AMAM just takes too long. I'm too busy for that. AMAM just literally ripping all the short sellers, trapping them, and then eventually they were in control at some point towards the VWAP. Now remember that VWAP is the equilibrium, is a magnet, is a price magnet. Eventually it dropped down to it, which is huge move from the top. But if you think about it, what's up, buddy? We were due for a big pullback towards the VWAP, which is still less than a 50% move pullback. I think it might be actually 50%. So that's only a 50% move from its gap. So it's still quite strong. So that's when it started to actually bring in more buyers, and then just again similar to pre-market. This price action scary than this. Yes, there is a lot of hold fast and that. This is easy to read, but this is the one that you don't want to go against. All right. If you're long, that's great, but if you're short on these, you're just gonna, the price is not gonna get to your entry because it's stable uptrend. This is not stable. This never lasts, as you can see. This didn't last and completely pulled back, but this usually does. So. Friday was funny in the sense that AM was just running like crazy, and we are seeing some sort of a gap down today, I believe. Yeah, it's gapping down a little bit, but with these ones, there could be some more momentum to it, but also there could be some decent opportunities for shorts as well. So that's why I see on MAM. That's why I'm keeping it. And let's have a look at Momo. Remember Momo, our earnings play? This was one of the earnings that we were talking about. This was the 620 was my initial call on this 620 break, which was here, I think few days back, Thursday, I believe. There we go. Here we are. So the earning comes up. It's still a gap after the pre-market open, stays above. And this is the level that I was watching, daily level. And as I was mentioning, 620 breaks, guys. This is going to rip and carry on continuing, which it did nicely over the open and continued to stay over the low of the day, which was here. And it just kept on, going. And it definitely had the second day continuation as well, right? Definitely had the second day. Beautiful area to keep an eye on. This previous day's high, or even previous day's close was not even penetrated or tested. So that shows strength, and it just continued. Second day was much more beautiful. That's why I do mention Oasis on the earnings plays. Second days usually are much cleaner and much stronger. So that is a typical example of an earnings play, second day continuation. All right. We have Momo. So we're going to set that up because we might see something there. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna keep Momo. Doku, I've been keeping an eye on this as was this an earnings play? I believe so, but that was a long while ago. No, not really. Similar time to Momo. Yeah, so basically Thursday or Wednesday post market was the earnings. So gaps up, just does a bit of a choppy price action and then continues to stay strong over the pre-market next day, and kind of very difficult as well, very similar to Momo. Just goes up and down the VWAP, doesn't respect it at all, but does respect 200 EMA for sure, and closes okay, I would say. But today could be the second day continuation on this one. Now, the only difference on this one is we've had a huge rejection from the highs. So we've got a high of 51.30s, around 51.30s. Yeah, 51.27.30s. So now that gets rejected and closes around 49s. So most of the day's move had been retraced back more than 50%, 60% almost the whole move, and it closes there. Still strong, don't get me wrong, but the pressure is still there though. So we've got to watch this as well for possible second day continuation. As it stands, it looks strong to me. It's gapping up and it's trying to sort of stay above this. As long as it stays above yesterday's close, I will consider it to be strong, and I'm probably going to be looking for long opportunities. See what it does around the open. It might give us decent opportunity right after the open. I'm just going to watch the volume on this one. At the moment, volume is dead completely on it. But I'll definitely keep it Doku. And I'm going to keep it on earnings as well. Right. TAL. Let's have a look at TAL. 30 million volume, not too bad. Very similar to Doku's daily chart. Some pressure coming from there, from the top, but nevertheless it's still strong. I think this is weaker than Doku. The way that the rejection came in was quite strong, and then this bounce, it looked very like stable, but it actually completely failed. So I'm thinking this might be a fade off. So I'll keep this one as well just in case. No, this is not earnings one, but yeah. What's up, Oasis? Did I say hi? I must have said hi, all right? Sorry, buddy. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? You all right? Tell SMMT. I'm keeping SMMT as well, as you know that this has been running as well for the past 2, 3, 4 days. And it's about time we start to look for some sort of fade off on this one. Or maybe a continuation, you never know. So that's why I'm keeping this still in play. RENT. Is this related to AMAM? This is an earnings. I think we were watching this RENT on Thursday. Yeah, gaps up because of earnings. Decent volume on that earnings day, and then it dies down the second day. But the earnings day was kind of okay. This is what I expect from an earnings play, to be honest. Once it's over that VWAP, it never should penetrate below it if it's strong. This is the clear sign of strength. Look at that beauty. Right? Yes, eventually that first half an hour will be choppy, which it is. Right? But once it reclaimed that after half an hour, then it never actually broke that VWAP. This is the perfect prime example of that swing idea. And then second day continuation was there as well. The only thing was this was a gap down. Second day usually shouldn't be gapping down, but then as it reclaimed the VWAP, that could have been an opportunity to maybe even add, or if you have missed on the first day, you could have joined in for the second day. So yeah, they do produce some really decent trades. So today, rent being a bit high there. Third day continuation, the probability of it continuing goes down a bit. Fourth day definitely goes down way low. So it's kind of iffy at this point, but you can keep it for shorts. Even then, it's going to be expensive to short. So I'm going to keep it out, but I'm keeping it on earnings watch list so that I can keep an eye on it later. So there's that. Huya moved as well. I know, man. I don't want to even talk about it. I don't want to remember that. It's just too silly, man. So Huya basically it's not an earnings play, but very strong nevertheless. Look at these daily levels that gets respected, guys. Look at this dailies. Look at this beautiful daily level, guys. Here's a here's a great example of a perfect level, right? Why do I say perfect level? Okay, not because it rejected from here, but look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the past touches, 4 times it touched that level, it actually respected it. 100% respect of that level. So 5th time or the 4th time it touched again, it actually respected that as well. Big pullback. But this one looks quite strong, to be honest. If it starts to break that 350, we could actually start looking for longs for second day. So Huya, we're gonna put you here. Only thing is volume though. Volume is lacking. 15 million volume for a $3 stock is not good. It should be over 20 million. But we'll put it just in case. If we don't find anything else, we'll keep this. Yeah, Huya. Doku and Billy. I think I strained my neck, guys. It's nothing to do with the gym that I've recently been going back to. I have been having this pain in the back of my neck for a while now. It's very stiff, and when I move it around it's fine, but when I don't move it, it just gets me. Anyways, Momo, beautiful, Doku, Tal, SMMT, Billy, all of these. We have Para and F4G. So we have all of those. Para Days, AMAM, Momo, and SMMT. So the one that is, it could be, honestly, it could be OS. It's like my field of view is huge. Like I have to be, and the TV or the monitor is one, because it's a one monitor setup. I just don't have that option to really sort of set it up the way I like. And naturally, if I want to look at the center of the monitor, I should be looking like that. That's already putting strain on my neck, right? So that needs to be lifted up. With this TV, it's funny that it doesn't actually have the choice of unless I DIY something and put under the TV, which I should, by the way. So I need to raise it up a little bit. I would say half a foot should be okay. So then I could be looking at it like this through the center of it. Now the center is here. So you see why my neck is gonna strain here. If the center is there, then that's perfect, right? That's why it's not so much of, I think I'm looking at the top half of the monitor anyways most of the time. So it's not much, but when I need to look down, then that's when I need to bend my neck. So it could be that, definitely could be. Or it could be my pillow. SMMT. Okay, so the one to watch today, if I was to choose 3, it'll probably be AMAM, MOMO, SMMT. All right, they could produce both sides. Don't get me wrong, but most of those could be shorting opportunities. Yeah, no, that's good. Don't worry about the setup too much. Once you find the right place, then you can invest in some decent setup. But I wouldn't really recommend. That's why I didn't really invest in. Remember I was mentioning those curved Samsung 49 inches. The what is it called? The Odyssey G9 Odysseys. I swear I was gonna invest on 2 of those, and it's just that's it. Enough. 6 monitors basically. Those are. It covers 6 monitors setup, which is more than enough. But I didn't go for that because But definitely one day. So SMMT, we've done that. Let's have a look at the down moves. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I couldn't buy here. I could find it. I just have to pay 30% extra, which is fine. But the issue is, it's not. I haven't bought the place. Yeah, you know, I haven't bought the place. If I owned it, then I could set anything I want anywhere I want. So in a year time, we might. Who knows? We might move. So if I'm setting up, doing all those hard work to set up a decent working station, then if I were to move it, that's gonna really bug me. So I'm making do, which is fine. Now, when you guys come over, just coffee will do. That's all. I don't need anything else. So that's that. Where is Zell? I haven't seen him for a while. Where is he? Let's contact him. Where is Zell? Actually, I haven't really shared on the. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Snicker is gone as well. Where is the Snicker? I think he's. Let's bring those guys up. He's not online, obviously. Zell is offline as well. Hope he's okay. Snicker. Anywho. Let me just put this. I haven't shared the link though. Let me do that. There we go on Discord. We are live, and I need to do that for the other media. So Twitter, let's say. Okay. Okay, right. So that's what I have. Let's have a look at the weak stocks. We've got some weakness on NEO, XPEV, all the Chinese names, and also Bitcoin related, obviously, MARA, your other names that I forgot. It's been such a long time. I haven't traded them. Riot, RIOT, Coin, and things like that. So now I remember. LI, again, Chinese CGC, pot stock, PHVS. PHVS recently had moved up, but this was phase. This is very typical of phase 2 data releases. It did a really decent squeeze on the first day of the phase 2 data. This was very difficult. But then also this was also an earnings play, so I analyzed this wrong that day. If you remember this, and I'm gonna put my hands up and say I was wrong on this because I was totally wrong. Not in a sense that I actually should have paid more attention to the earnings, but I saw that earnings beat wasn't that much of a big beat, although it was. I didn't pay attention. So the numbers were really good. And I was just paying attention to phase 2 data. Usually, let's say we don't have earnings and phase 2 data, this doesn't go like that. It just drifts down all day fader, right? But because there was phase 2 data, I just basically got biased on it and completely ignored this. And I haven't traded it. I didn't lose anything on it or anything. It's just I missed on the opportunity of an earnings play. Beautiful earnings play. Which was just really, really nice. But then this would have been difficult to keep because it would still have been a winner, but this is what we would have gotten if we could have stayed in it, which we might have been able to do. Yeah, it was a bit difficult, very difficult to catch. Very difficult to catch. So not a big miss though. Come to think of it. Okay, so today PHVS might give us some opportunity for shorts, some shorting opportunities, but because this strength came in for earnings, I really don't expect it to be drifting down too much, even if it does. So that's that PHVS. Right, PHVS is okay to put on watch list. SLB. SLB already down. Okay, so we've got 50 and then we are working at 47. So it actually dropped from 50 all the way to 47. So over $3 drop this day. So now this and closed very, very close to the lows. So very weak on Friday. I believe earnings was this day or somewhere there. Let's have a look if we can find. No, it was 3-4 days ago. But yeah, there might be something in this one as well. We are getting a lot of watch lists today. What's the volume on this? Less than 20 mil though. But that's okay because it's $50 stock. SLB. Wow, I don't really normally get this much of a big list on especially on Monday, but I've got a big list, guys. I need to clean this up. I'm gonna remove Neo. Oh, I should have removed Neo a while back actually. What else did I need to remove? PHVS goes, Huya, BIVI. Yes, that should be going as well. I don't like the price action on it. Volume problem, TLB, SLB volume, RXTX could be also. Yeah, we're going to keep the rest. CIN is on earnings anyways. Just doing some cleanup, guys. Just give me a sec. Momo, we're definitely keeping. Yes, sir. PHVS, we're keeping. And AMAM, obviously, we are keeping. Now, let's get to our pre-market. APVO. Okay, APVO. Is that APVO? Oh, okay. APVO is a good gapper. Let's see if it holds. But I think right about here, it could be a nice short here, actually. And I haven't even looked at the price. Sorry, the catalyst. I need to look at the catalyst. But as it looks like it, it's a short right here, under 7, especially under 7 for a fade off to close the gap. But I need to look at phase 1B. Yeah, this is a short, guys. Although the result is 100% benefit rate achieved, clinical benefit rate achieved. There are some fancy sort of terms there. I just don't believe it. This is a short, guys. It's a fade off for the day. This is my fade off for the day. We'll see what happens at the close, guys. This is going to fill the gap and all day fader. So phase 1B. Phase 1B should be fine. I'll know what to do. So that's that. That's a good one to keep an eye on. Possible short. Even if it runs, I think it's probably not going to take out that 8. If it did, I'll be surprised. Just the only issue is that, you know, these days the small caps are running. Every small little things is running, right? And it's squeezing the hell out of short sellers. So these things could squeeze, because everything, all it requires is more new buyers really come in, right? And it's just gonna bring more demand against the supply. Supply is gonna sort of weaken, and that's when you get the short squeeze, especially on these names. So we can't be so strict about our bias, but I am clearly biased on it. So that's a good gapper actually to keep an eye on. Coop. Oh, Coop. This one looks very similar to the acquisition, if I'm not mistaken. It might be acquisition, but there's an earnings as well on it. So it's got to be acquisition. Let's have a look. So the net income falls, revenue rises, agrees to be acquired by Thoma Bravo for 8 billion. Okay, so that's an acquisition. I've never gotten this wrong. When I see an acquisition, I see one. Weber. This is pretty much looks like an acquisition as well. Yeah, this is definitely acquisition. Let's have a look. Weber agrees to be taken by the private in 3. Okay, that's an acquisition. This is being bought up by private deal. HZNP. This one looks interesting. Is this an acquisition? I don't think so. Microsoft says that retired debt of the two. Guidance. Yeah, also acquisition, guys. All of those that I just recently mentioned, they're acquisitions. So we can't trade them. Even if you trade, you're not going to get anything out of it. This is the gas ETF of something, UNG. So I think some positive. Clean energy spending by government rises to 1.2 trillion, driven by energy security concerns. Oh, natural gas futures up 11%. Okay, that's probably why. Yeah, it's the futures thing, isn't it? Okay. All right. We're not going to trade that. I don't trade those ones. I think that should be it. This is our watch list for the day. And I'm going to share this here with the watch list area here. There we go. Watches for Monday. All right. All right, we are done with that. Okay, we're good here. All sounds good. Now, here we are. Okay, so that's the watch list, guys. I've just posted it on Discord, and here's the link for Discord. And you can go back to the stream and look at what we were talking about, the the list of the stock we're watching. I briefly went through what I'm thinking, what my thought process on those stocks are, and we'll take it from there once the market opens. Now, I don't see anything apart from APVO, which I will be trading, but I'm not going to call it out because it's one of those trades that if you don't know what you're doing, you can really get squeezed. So if you're not quick with your order entry systems and things like that, this can really, and also these, when I do take these, it's a very quick trades when it comes to losers. So I could be losing 5 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, 2-3 times even. So there's no point in calling it like that. So I'm just gonna trade it on the side unless this opens up, still up, and it hasn't faded off. Then we can call it. But at this point, I'm not gonna call it. I'll probably trade it on the side without calling it. But if anybody wants to, if they're into this kind of stock, just make sure that your stop is very well controlled, because as I mentioned, the only thing you need to watch on this one, and the most important one to watch, is these days. Remember, we've had AMAM, we've had SMMT. Look at these days, guys. Every day you're a short seller, you got squeezed every single day. You had what was I mentioning? AMAM. Yeah, look at that. So once any stock runs like this, especially lower price stocks, it's like a disease. It's not really a disease, but it's like it just transfers over to every other similar type of stock, similar type of price stock, like $3-4 to $3 under sub $5 stocks basically. And it's just sweet. So anything that starts to pop, even though there might not be a proper catalyst, which this one doesn't have, it might start to push this as well, because a lot of retail traders, all they're doing is, oh, you know what? I remember yesterday AMAM went from this to that. You know what? This is a very similar stock. This one even looks better, right? Because it's higher priced. So that's when they're going to start to pull the trigger and start to take longs where they shouldn't. And that's when, that's when squeezes happen, if there is enough of them out there. So this one is about, let's check the float on this. By the way, a great website to check for the float is, I believe, a float checker. Float checker, right? There we go, floatchecker.com. This is a great website if you are not sure about the float that your platform is telling you. Then you go and check here. APVO, float of 5 million, Yahoo, Finviz 5 million, Ameritrade. Every single one of them is calling it 5 million float. Shares outstanding is very similar as well from TOS. So sometimes this is very, very close to float. So in this case, it was quite accurate actually. Okay. All right. So. Just bear in mind that, when I have these shares, guys, maybe I explained it in the past as well. These I couldn't get float to be here. The closest I found for float is shares outstanding, but they're not the same thing. If you want to know the difference, you can go to the Investopedia and search for float versus shares outstanding or shares outstanding versus float. I can send you a link actually right here. If you go to this link, let's have a look. It will give you an idea of what those two are, okay? So I'm not going to cover that because I've covered it in the past, but if you want to read through it, this is the link. And there's a lot of other websites that can give you an idea of what shares outstanding versus floats of a stock means. So if you don't know these terms, please do your, do some work. It's very easy to find, especially By the way, Investopedia is top 5 stock sites I used to use. Not anymore because it's mostly for educational purposes. If somebody is starting out, this should be number 1 link, number 1 on your list, Investopedia. Especially for hopefully Sneaker is going to go back to check the recordings on this one. For Sneaker, you want to go to Investopedia and start searching the terms that you don't know, or maybe even go and read some articles on it about how to get started and things like that. There's a lot of information on this one. Trust me, it's just full of information. And those information actually you could pay a lot of money if you don't know where to find it. But I'm giving you the link to it. Okay. Yeah, so that's the link for difference if you want to know the difference between float and shares outstanding or outstanding shares. Very, very simple. Just read through it. It's not very difficult to understand. Float basically is what you can trade. What public are able to trade. Say for example, if this APVO has 5 million float, then that 5 million float is what can be traded, right? So that's that. And the outstanding shares, the difference is that outstanding shares could include everything. Like, for example, investors might have owned a lot of shares, but they're still counted for the total of outstanding shares. And insiders might own it as well, things like that. That's why your outstanding shares mostly will be bigger than your float, right? Anyways, so yeah, that's the watch list, guys. We have 2 gappers. This is not a gapper, but I kept it as a gapper because Friday was a huge move for this. Today is gapping down actually. So let's see what it does. It's very interesting. See what it's gonna do. It's definitely gonna be very crowded. APVO, that's my level there. If it pops there, I probably might look into starting to short this one. Okay. Yeah, that's a better area as well on top of that. right, so now, yes, I am trading this pre-market. I'm not calling it out, guys. If you're going to trade it, just make sure that you control your risk on it. The rest, we will wait for the pre-market open. Unless I find anything else popping for the gap ups. Let's have a look at what we can get. So we had a look at quite a few gappers. Most of those were acquisitions, which we can't trade. APVO is the only one that we got from them. COUP. I think we looked at this, right? Yeah, that's an acquisition as well. The same one as we looked at earlier. Weber we looked at. GRCL, I think we did. No, that's done already. There's no point. HZNP, yes, we did have a look at that. That's also acquisition. Yeah. So I don't see anything else apart from APVO for the gappers. So that's probably going to be my main watch for the gapper, and the rest of the watch list. Rest of the main ones, basically, the ones that have moved, SMMT, AMAM, and there was another one that moved. PHVS was the one, right? PHVS also is a possible shorting opportunity, but after the open. So yeah, I've got okay list, I think, for Monday. All right, since we are a bit early as well, I'm just gonna grab something, guys, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna have to take this laptop with me. I have to take this laptop. Okay. Yeah. See you in 10, for sure. All right. Let's go back here. We are good to go. No, not really. We're not good to go. I'm just gonna relax and drink my coffee. Bit of ASMR for you. I'm a loud drinker, I've been told, so. Alright. So, what is the thingy on AMAM? Let's have a look at AMAM. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad. 100. And what else do we have? We have PHVS. PHVS. PHVS is expensive a little bit. AMAT, Mama. How many volumes? Top 10. Double the rotation. see if we turn this off. Okay. Let's see if I can turn down this thing. Why am I so bright? I'm just checking my cam, guys. Yes, that's not very good, is it? That's not very good. That's not good. Warm colors, anybody? Yeah, this makes it better, but yeah, it's fine. Thanks, Oasis. I don't think I'm in the best shape of my life. I've realized that I'm really out of shape after going back to the gym for over a few months. Actually, more than a few months. Months and months, basically. So I need to get back to shape because I've realized that I'm getting ill very quickly. So that's just usually the indicator that I am going downhill. So just gotta stay fit. I would really like the camera to be, you see this, there's light, right? You see this? This is what I want. Like when I put something here, like I need a bit of darkness. You see, if I do that, my hand takes out most of the light, right? So this is better, right? On my face. Because right now, that's too bright. For the month. Typical, man, typical. Well, you got to change that though. If you think that's the case, then you've got to work on it, man. It's like it's not just looking good and everything. It's just looking good equals feeling good. Feeling good equals clear mind, confidence, and whatever you do is definitely going to help, right? Feeling good and looking good, it really helps. So especially in trading, you've got to stay fit because healthy body equals healthy mind. Healthy mind equals good trader. That's how I think that's the best way to go about it, to be honest. That is the best way to go about it. I'm the same. You know, this AMAM is still yet to do something today as well. I think from this day, we are bound to get some sort of an action today. it could be to the downside, it could be to the upside, but whatever it is, we should get some more action from this. What I'd be surprised it would be is if it just the volume completely dies down and it doesn't move. I'll be extremely surprised with that. So I doubt that it's going to be like that. If that's the case, then a lot of people are going to chop around on this one. So just be careful that this is a huge rangy stock. Like when it comes to percentage, we're talking huge percentage moves in small amount of time. Yeah, I love mistakes. Why not? When I used to go to the gym, all I used to have was extremely high protein diet, because I'm usually like my body is a bit like it's thin. It's thin, right? I'm not gonna flex. So, where's the chart, guys? Why am I looking at myself? What the hell? Sorry about that. But the good thing about my body is I don't put on weight easily. And that's also a bad thing because I need to put on weight a little bit. Because my face and my body is a bit... Because I'm tall, I'm 6'2". So I need a little bit of a weight to compensate for my height. I look a bit skinny. Which I'd like to change. So my goal for the next 3 months is to put on 10 more kgs. 10 more kgs should be very easy. Ten more kgs, baby. Let's go. I wish we can trade. That would be a fair trade, buddy. Everybody happy. No, I don't want to trade with you. Yours is beer, but no. I don't. I want the proper fat. Beer belly, whatever. Is that a thing? Is that real? I mean, I didn't have it. I don't have it, so I wouldn't know. But is that a real thing? No way. Right. Let's discuss SPY as well. SPY. Where's my levels on SPY? Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. We are kind of creating a head and shoulder reversal pattern at around the crucial trend line level, long-term trend line, mid-term trend line, I would say. This area, what we're seeing is kind of like a reversal pattern, which we've seen from here, which went quite a bit. So we might see if this breaks, 391.40 breaks, then chance of 390 break will be there. And if that breaks, then the reversal is confirmed and we might be due for another run to the downside. But hopefully that doesn't happen, because if this head and shoulder pattern gets confirmed and validated after 390 break, then oopsie daisy for investing or anybody who's actually investing in the markets. Not good for them. There you go. Eventually it's going to turn into muscle. Yeah. I keep dreaming. But yeah, I mean, I wish I had, everybody's like, you see, the thing is, grass is greener on the other side always, right? You're like, if you had some weight, you would be like, oh shit, what if I lost some weight? I would really love to lose some weight. In fact, that's a more viable approach, to be honest. I would rather have in a healthy situation, when it comes to healthy topic, you would rather be a bit not, I don't want to say overweight, but you would rather be a little bit underweight than overweight, right? But now, here's the thing. I don't want to gain weight as in fat. I want to gain weight as in muscles, which I already had before. So muscle memory should be back, and hopefully 3 months should be enough for 10 kg pure, hopefully pure muscle gain. So the issue with that is if I gain big muscles, then I'm going to look very odd, because my face gets smaller because of the workout, obviously, and the shoulders and the chest starts to grow, and I just look funny, man. It's like everybody's like, take it easy, man, take it easy. You gotta match your body with your head. So I gotta match my my head with my body, so I wouldn't hopefully allow it to go further beyond what I want. And the other thing was, I never liked the leg days, as you can imagine. Nobody likes it. But I have, I'm going to work on that more now. So my lower body needs to be a bit more stable, much stronger than before. So yes, sir. APVO. APVO, I'm waiting for it to actually take out that VWAP, and we're good to go. Right there, bro. Excuse me. Hello. And once it takes this 670s, we have 650s, the 200 VEMA. This level, it could be strong, this area here. So I would really like to take that out. I would love it to take it out. APVO, there it goes. Let's go, baby. Where's my trade at? Yeah, looking okay. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hit that 650. I think AMAM is gearing up for something decent. AMAM. Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, for someone like me, the more you gain, the better it looks. And I feel good as well. Like, you know, when you wear something, it fills up. I like that. You know, I just don't like to be like looking very skinny. I just didn't like the idea of it. I've always been skinny in my life, especially when I was young. I could never put on weight. I went to gym for years. I could never put on weight. It's because I didn't have that. I think it's I forgot the term, what it's called. There's 3 types of body, which is, one is someone like me who can lose weight easily but not put on weight easily, right? There's other type, which is right in the middle, and then the third type, second type is basically they can lose easily, they can gain easily. Those are perfect. Like you go to the gym and they're fit, and then all of a sudden after like a year you see them like, you know, like massive belly and stuff like that. But then they can lose it easy as well. Apparently there is a body type like that, and the third one is gain easily, right, and lose hard, right? So that's even more dangerous, right? Yeah, it's something to do with metabolism. There's a name, there's a term for it. I forgot the term. There's 3 types of bodies, and mine is the one that I can lose easy, gain hard. I would rather be this than the other one, which is gain easy, lose hard. But yeah, really good cap. You're that one. It's just best of luck then. Best of luck, buddy. It's hard, man. It's hard. I know people. I've got a few friends who are that body type. I've taken to the gym, and I've tried to like really sort of push them to, because they are at that age, like 40, around 40-ish. It's extremely difficult once you give in to that routine of just letting it go. After 40, you're pretty much set for really bad decades ahead if you survive, obviously. But you've got to before. Look, I say the issue with me was I was really sort of. What's up, Snicker? Welcome, buddy. How you doing? You overslept, didn't you? No worries, man. Look, you gotta treat her. Our regards to her. Happy birthday to her, and wish her best of the day. And treat her well. Go on, do whatever you need to do. You don't need to come in and out, buddy. There's always stream here, trading opportunities here and there. Don't worry. But glad you're doing okay. Exactly. And just remember that this week is going to be funny. So it's not going to be easy trading opportunities this week because there's a lot of economic news coming out. So it's going to be quiet, in my opinion. And somebody said, what is 200 EMA? Look at the bounce that came in, literally to the bounce on the 200 EMA, right? Right there. Not always, like over here, it's just completely washed over, and then more rejection, more respect, and then breaks it, and then next time it comes back, boom, bounces literally on that 200 EMA. So that's, I say to them, look at that. Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, like, this is why we trade. If I was in your position, I would not even consider. I can understand why you want to do that. You're just starting out and you can't avoid it. But, dude, here's the reason why we trade. We go through so much difficulties in trading is to be able to take our time when we need to. That is the number one reason why I actually went into this. If I wanted to just shut down my PC right now, I could, but I don't. That's the thing, I don't. But if it's something like that happens, oh, no way, there's no way I'll be here. AMD. Yeah, there's not many good stocks, to be honest. Yeah, AMD. Let's have a look at AMD. AMD looking weak for sure. We have got on SPY as well. It really depends on SPY. If SPY, you've got to look at SPY. If SPY starts to show weakness, then AMD might start to fade off as well. So I think in my opinion, we might see some fade off coming in. So if you're thinking of longing, be careful until SPY starts to take out at least recent highs. Okay. which is basically 39450s. It takes out and starts trading over that, then maybe consider taking long opportunities after that. But as it stands now, I think SPY is going for that gap fill, and then maybe we might see a bounce coming in. So just be patient with it. As I said, opportunity is lacking this to this week. It probably will be lacking this week. And the other case scenario would be that SPY starts to run, and we're looking at that 395 level. That level is quite strong. Okay, so if it pops towards that level, expect a rejection coming in as well. So be very careful if you're going to be taking longs close to that level. You don't want to be taking a trade that is very close to a strong level, in this case 395. So let's say if you take a long 394.50, that's fine because there's plenty of room, but you don't want to be doing it around here. Hopefully you get the idea, right? So it's SPY is basically an ETF for S&P, the market. You call it the market basically. So when I talk about SPY, big names, here's the thing. Whenever I talk about big names like AMD, Nvidia, Apple, you know, all of those big names, Tesla, they are somewhat correlated to SPY, right? If SPY starts to go strongly uptrending, going up, then we will expect others to follow suit a little bit. Your Apples, your AMDs, your Nvidias, Netflixes, and Amazons, and all that, right? So that's why I talk about SPY when I talk about big names. Now, I don't talk about them. I don't talk about SPY when I talk about something like APVO, because it's irrelevant what SPY does. This is a small cap or low float stocks. So, and also AMAM Friday did a huge move, crazy move. I think around 1,000%, right? And yeah, it's just gonna do what it does. UAL. We've got a minute to open. In fact, we're about to open, right? In about 40 seconds, 45 seconds. UAL. Ugly price action. For me, it's a big no-no. It's just going to be difficult to trade. It's just going to chop you around a lot. Look at the price action. It's just horrible. There's no momentum there, and I trade momentum. Interesting for that. APHVS is we are open, guys. Best of luck. As I said, just take it easy, guys. You don't have to take anything. I'll wait for about 5 minutes. AMAM. APVO. PVO has huge numbers there, so yeah, it's just going to be overcrowded. Yeah, APVO is going to be overcrowded, guys. But it's fine. As long as it actually stays below VWAP, I'm fine with it. But I expect a bit of a chop coming in on APVO. Look at SPY bouncing now. It takes out the VWAP and it stays strong, closes above 3. Yeah, this is the original open drive. So we're seeing that open drive coming into SPY, but now we shall see whether it creates a high and a low, and that's when it's gonna be easier basically to decide. What's up, Zell? How's it going, buddy? We were asking about you. You all right? Hope you've been well. Are you going to be trading AMAM today? AMAM. AMAM, I think is reversing now, so it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that as well. But 350 break, especially 360, 70 break, we might see some decent move on it. And also APVO is moving as well. But APVO, if it starts to take out 720, 722s, this could have some decent move towards 780s, 790s. But again, as I said, 8, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Here we go. APVO, just be careful. It's just, it's probably going to be a fader today. HTGM. There it goes. APVO. Okay. HTGM. Let's have a look at HTGM. Wow. Okay. Yeah. These things are running. I'm not too keen on these. Oh, actually, you know what? The volume is there though. The volume is nicely there, so I'm gonna keep an eye on this HTGM. Maybe I should start looking for sub $2 because these days we are getting some really decent moves on sub $2 stocks. I usually look at over 250. Yeah, it's quite decent actually. Volume is about 3 point. Sorry, what is it? 34 mil. Dude, 34 million volume, is that correct? 34 million. I know it's low price stock, but that's huge for this. So yeah, this looks good, guys. Keep this on your watch if you're actually doing someone like Zell. There it goes. It's open. And AMAM is drifting down. So AMAM. Sorry. Yeah, AMAM is drifting down. So. All right, so I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Why do I say that? I'll show you. But AMAM and what else? Spies also India in that range. I think one and done might be soon. If I can get my second partial, which is desktop, will be APVO, and I'll show you why I say that. Okay. Let me just share it with you guys. HTGM. What did HTGM do? It's halted down, right? Oh, wow. Okay. It's halted down. That's not good. Halt down is not good on these. Yeah. Very quick hold down though. I need to do this. Okay. PHVS is struggling on that 8, but it's got... let's have a look at the others. Momo. Momo could be a nice opportunity for short today. So I might look into that. Momo is looking good for short. Interesting. Momo, if this breaks on Momo, guys, the low of day breaks, be careful. This might be a reversal as well. But if that breaks, then we could see some decent move down on Momo. There it goes. It broke. There we go. It broke. This one seems like this might be more chance on this. AMAM is back very close to the high of day. So that's my trade on the APVO, and I'm still in it. If I can get my second partial under 6, and then I'll be done for the day. One and done, and I don't need to go crazy on the trades today, especially the week being like this. So let me show you what I mean. Boy, that. So one and done basically. Oh, I should have posted in the. Anyways, it's fine. Okay, I think you can see this, right? So, I was mentioning this. I'm gonna short this thing, guys, but I'm not gonna call it out. I did trade it around the 720s, and then a beautiful partial here, and I'm looking for one more partial. At this point, it's trading at around 620s, right here, and if it takes that around 6 levels, then all is well. I'll probably look for the second partial, which is going to look really, really good. So that's what I'm waiting on this one. If it does give me second partial, guys, this probably is it. So thank you very much for being here. And also AMAM has it halted. AMAM. This is a proper stop run, guys. This is a proper stop run. Takes out the lows and doesn't go very far and just comes back in. Looks like a stop run. See what it does. We might see some rejection on the VWAP, but HTGM, what happened? Dude, yeah, that's what I thought. You know, if it opens after the hold down, this is what you're gonna get, and we might see more fade off coming onto this one. Yeah, this is why I really don't touch those sub $2 stocks, because most of them are pump. And then, so even now, this one, guys, APVO looks good for a short now, right now, and the stop could be just above this here, 660s, 657s, things like that. So, but if I was taking it here, probably might be waiting for that VWAP break for us to close or stop out. Interesting one now would be AMAM to watch when it opens. This is halted now, but when it opens, then that's when you're gonna see some move on this one, because it's got a lot of eyes on it, a lot of interest. So watch that. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to. Yeah. AMAM, yeah, absolutely. That HTGM is just not, doesn't have the strength to carry on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The stream is okay, guys. Is it? Doku is running. Doku. We had that on watch as well. And we've got Huya drifting. We're watching Huya. PHVS, we are still watching at the break of 821. And AMAM is open, guys. Let's see if it takes out the high of day. It might. It just might. And it didn't. Okay, now if it does come back, look, if it does come back and takes that high out, that's a good entry, guys. If it takes that high out, 345s, then that's a good entry. You don't want to be trading it now because it could hold down and you're stuck with it. And if it does hold down here, that is dangerous. So even now, if it starts to hold and 340, 337s, that could be the starting point, but the break of 346 And let's have a look. Just remember that 350 area is gonna have a huge level, right? This area here. So that rejection came in from there. It might take a while for it to take that out, but remember, if this takes it out, guys, this could have another potential run. And our APVO is looking good as well for possible shorting opportunity. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You were supposed to. Come on, I couldn't take it, guys. Second, APVO, I was a bit naughty. I added on it as well. So I wanted to take it low here, but it's bouncing now. So yeah. So this is what I meant by like the opportunity was there on the short side. There it goes. I'm gonna start to take something now. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. 69, 70. Come on, buddy. Take out that low. Take out that low. As soon as you take it out, I'm gonna take some out. Oh, you don't want to take it out? Okay. Oh, AMAM. I think I missed it, but yeah, I think that's interesting. Really, really interesting. I'm just watching my trade on APVO. Let's go. Come on, APVO. Run towards that 550. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on. $550, 555, 556. I'll take it. That 560 is holding though. Maybe I should take it now. Quite a bit pressure. 65. Okay, let's see if 560s hold again. It's holding. Oh, what the hell? I took it off at around 560. One more. Okay. Dude, look at this exit. Just look at this exit. Beautiful. How do I? So I posted on Discord, and that's the updated version of the trade I took. So it's better if I put it here because I can't keep on putting the screenshots. So let's have a look. Trade about 722, 722. This was my short here, guys. 722 here, and then partialed out around 620, 620, 620, 620, right there. One partial came in here, 620s, and we've got our second partial just came in, by the way, which was, and we're looking for third partial as well on this one. Let's go. Okay, so 664 or something like that was our third partial. Second partial, sorry. I haven't taken third partial yet. 664 right there. A beautiful, beautiful trade. This is why I say I'm done for the day. You're trading UAL? Oh, nice, man. Well done. It's not my cup of tea. It just doesn't have that momentum that I want. AMAM, by the way, look at the strength of this level, guys. It goes into this and just rejects. Goes into it, rejects. Remember, this could be very crowded stock, guys. So SSR already on it. I'm thinking of shorting it, but I'm just worried about SSR. PHVS is about to take off. PHVS is about to. What's the volume on it? Maybe not. The volume isn't there, guys. Even if it does. Actually, you know what? With these kind of low volumes, it's kind of easier to, if there's no fight on it. So while everybody is busy with AMAM, this might start to move. But we've got a big level here. Like right at this point, we have that level. So is it gonna take it out? Is there a volume to take it out? Not really. TAL was a really nice downtrend that I was looking for. Nice. Good to have your win-loss getting better and better, right? APVO and AMAM. PHVS. This is what I'm. Oh wow. Okay, PHVS brought in massive volume now, so it might actually hold. Is it gonna hold? Yeah, soon actually. Dude, AMAM might be a short here, guys. I might try this. Then we have 352. There we go. There you go, AMAM. AMA is off. AMAM is off. I'm waiting for. Yes, sir. Let's go. It's halted down. Yeah, maybe I'm halted down, and I took that right on the halt. The exit. I mean, oh, this is funny today. It's funny. This thing is broken that level, and yeah, I think this is the only one that has maybe opportunity to go, but it's filled the gap and maybe rejection came in. But I'm more interested in AMAM because I took it. I remember I'm mentioning here, short guys. I actually took that. Dude, 320, 320. Right there, okay, right there, and right at at the lows here is the partial 284s, right at the lows, okay. And if I wanted to wait for the thingy, the halt. I know where the halt was, but it was playing around here, and then once I entered, it just triggered me out here. I was actually limiting a little bit higher, but I got lucky that I exited here. So first partial perfect. As soon as it opens, if it gaps down to 270s somewhere here, I'm gonna straight away take the second partial, and this is gonna be also top trade. Yeah. Yes, sir. 100% accuracy today, and things are looking good. Okay, and also I'm still recycling on APVO. And that's the AMMT trade. I've shared it with the. Remember, PHVS is the one that I thought was strong. Let's have a look at what it's doing. Oh, nice, very nice. Zell style. This is Zell style. It actually broke above this area here. Kind of very difficult though, but on the 875s, that would have been a nice trade. Yeah. Would have been a nice trade, but I'm kind of okay with two of my trades running nicely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Hold on. Just gonna fire up my thing here. Wow, Tesla is relatively weak, guys. SPY is actually trading above VWAP, but Tesla is just under VWAP and is trending down. So overall weakness. SLB is popping as well. We had that on watch. SLB popping, popping. SLB kind of popping. So let's have a look at AMAM, and we need to look at our APVO. So let's consider these to be AMAM is looking good. I'm already almost done with APVO. So that's that. Okay. I'm waiting for AMAM to open. So if it does open a bit of a down, I'm gonna start to put some numbers in there, guys. Okay, so it actually didn't gap down, so let's see if it continues down. AMAM, let's watch that actually. It's bouncing now, so 320s is my entry, 320 is my entry. If it pops towards 325, 320 is my entry level, I might add to it, but it's not gonna give me a chance to add, is it? No, it really isn't gonna give me a chance to add. Yeah, it's going, probably going for another halt, maybe 280. What are we looking at? Halt is 256. Okay, so if it hits 256 right now, in the next a minute, it should halt down 256. Let's go. Come on, buddy. You can do this. 256. Come on. Hit that 256. Let's go. Oh, it's bouncing. So it's not gonna hit that. It's not. So now hold level is gonna keep on going down and down because it didn't really go carry on. So we are looking at 253 now. The hold level is 253, but I'm not too worried. It's looking really decent. If it takes 250 to this area here, 270s, and then yeah, I think it's got a high chance to hit that. Yeah, looking good. Blah. Why is my chart showing empty? Show high low prices, and show indicators. Thin line, histogram, thin line. Two lines. Okay. Shock cap history. Oh, sorry guys, I should have been. Yeah, I didn't put the chart on. No problem, buddy. Yeah, take it easy. Have a good one, buddy. I'm just about to do something. I'm gonna update you on the trades that I took today, and then I'll be off as well. Indicator. Okay, that's fine. I was trying to sort of see something. Okay. Here we go. Those two. I forgot to add on the APVO. Shit. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna update you on the trades, and it's really looking good for both of them. And then I'll be off. So there goes APVO. I might actually exit this APVO. What a trade. APVO, dude. Look at the way it looks. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Around 5, I'll exit everything. Although I only have a runner, I could leave it to fulfill the gap, but it might not fill it today. So around 5, I should have something very decent. Okay, so to update you on the trades that I took, one was APVO 720, I believe 722s short, a pre-market by the way, with the risk high of day, and then partialed out here, I believe 617 18s, and then another partial came in 564. Now on this one I've actually added, I forgot to do this, so I had added on this right about here, I believe. I'll show you on the charts. 617s. Yeah, 617s. So that's right there actually. In fact, right there. So I've managed to add this, whatever I took here. So I was like full on position on this. So this, you can call it my first partial. Now gonna come in the second partial, which is yummy. 530s. I want to take one out here. 530s. 331s. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Take me out, bro. Take me out. Take me out. Dude, take me out. Come on. I'm just waiting on the third partial on APVO. Just gonna have that limit order just before 5, and I'll be done with it. Cover 507s. Okay. Just around 507 I'm gonna cover. Let me show you what I did, and I'm gonna be off with a decent trading day today, guys. So here we go. All right. First trade, the main trade that I started with was APVO short pre-market. You know the drill, right here, 720s, 722s, and then partialed out after the open when it washed down to 620s, and then re-added back 617s, 618s, the same partial. So basically from here all the way throughout this partial, I'm actually full on. So that's, you can imagine that's being the first partial plus the add. Not plus the add, but you get the idea. That's the first partial. Let's because these two even them out, right? But still, remember, I've had that partial banked in, right? So anyways, first partial here, main partial, and then looking for that 607, which is going to take 607, 610s, which is going to take most of my positions out. So that'll be an amazing trade from 720s all the way to 520s, 510s. $2 for a $5 stock, huge. Now that's one. Second trade was on this one, AMAM. I was waiting for these kind of moves on this AMEM. Played around, chopped around. I wanted to avoid this whole mess, which I did perfect. Once I start to see weakness, 320s were the entries, just under 320s. There's a lot of things behind it, but the entry was there. And then the partial, unfortunately, just at the actually my partial got hit. My partial got hit on 507 on this one. So APVO, great trade, and I'm done with it almost. So very good trade. Percentage wise, huge numbers we're talking. 722 all the way to 510. So yeah, then the move, huge move. So I'm done with that, but this one I still have second partial to take, which will be around, if it breaks that 270, then I'll take some more out, which is about to do, I think. Very nice trade on these two, 100% accuracy. Only traded 2 stocks, and both of them were great runners, great trades. The only thing I wanted to trade, okay, let me just get rid of that. So that's the update for today, guys. Really decent trade, excellent trading, and very good discipline as well, to take out where I needed to take them out, the partials. And what else are we looking at? Yeah, so the one that I was looking at and I didn't take is this one, but it got chopped around so much. I wanted to take it long, but I probably wouldn't have taken it, to be honest. I was looking at it. As it broke it just didn't look like it had that, that oomph. So, yeah. So that's the update, guys. I think I am done for the day. All right, Zell, take it easy, buddy. Everybody's off, I guess. And that is me done for the day. It's a very good start of the week. I cannot complain. And yeah. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST. If you're watching the recording, we do this every day, almost every day, Monday to Thursday. I don't stream on Fridays. I start at around 8 a.m. EST. And I try to call out my trades. For example, on this AMAM, I did mention, guys, just here even on this rejection, these rejections, I was mentioning I'm looking for shorts on this one. There's a shorting opportunity. And so anywhere around these areas, if you're trading, if you're a short seller, you could have traded this short, and a beautiful massive trade on this one. Relative to the stop. Now on this one had a stop just over the highs of this, so about 350, just a break of 350. So you can imagine, and I do expect more to come from this. So 250s might be the second big partial on this one, and then we might see more coming in. So that's it, guys. Yeah, do join us if you do get the chance, 8 a.m. EST. And best of luck, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy. See you tomorrow.